son. I didn't want anything bad to happen to him, so I I just thought he'd be better off.
This is 25-year-old Emmanuel Joseph Dahl after he just ended the life of his nephew Jace, who he strangely believes was actually his son. But the strangest part is that he still doesn't realize detectives are about to arrest him for it.
Are you sorry for what happened today?
I don't know what I did, I can't remember.
Why?
As the interrogation continues, his explanation only becomes harder to understand. So what was happening inside his mind that made ending his own nephew's life feel necessary?
Are you kidding me? That's what this is about?
I don't know.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Can I use the restroom?
Nope.
On April 27, 2017, shortly after 9:38 a.m., Broomfield police were dispatched to a home on West 136th Avenue after a desperate 911 call concerning young Jace Emmanuel Higginbotham. When officers entered the basement, they were met with a horrifying scene. Jace was unresponsive, an axe lay nearby, and it was immediately clear that something unspeakable had happened inside the home. His grandparents were the only other people inside the house when the call was made, but officers soon found another family member outside in the backyard, Jace's 25-year-old uncle, Emmanuel Joseph Dahl, with blood on his clothing. Emmanuel was detained and brought in for questioning. Police already knew he had been alone with Jace, but they did not know why Jace had gone into the basement with him, or what could make the uncle who helped care for him somehow believe that he had to end his life.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak with an attorney and have him present during questioning. With those rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me today? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I just remain silent.
You just want to remain silent? Okay.
I give you background details.
Well, it's up to you if you want to talk to us.
He's my son.
He's your son? Okay, and who is he? I know nothing about. What's his first name?
How come he has a different last name?
He's under.
He's what?
Under. He's not legally my blood.
Not legally your blood?
No, he is my blood legally.
Okay. I don't understand.
He's human property.
Emmanuel, I want to talk to you. I want to figure out what's going on with this because I know nothing about this and you're the only person that can tell us what's happening. You've told me that you want to remain silent, but if you want to talk to me about this, I just need to know. You just have to tell me because it's
I was worried about him. I didn't want anything bad to happen to him, so I killed him.
You were worried about him?
Yes. That's about as far as it should go.
Okay, well, you were worried about him. You didn't want anything to happen to him, so you killed him?
Emmanuel is noticeably distressed, and his thoughts are increasingly disorganized. He has admitted being responsible for what happened to Jace, but his fragmented statements still provide no coherent explanation for why he was so worried about him. Was Jace actually in danger? Why did Emmanuel believe Jace was his son? For now, detectives set those questions aside and turn to something he may be able to describe more clearly. What really happened earlier that morning?
Well, let's talk about today. Where did you pick from today?
His mom, which is my sister.
So, did you drive to go pick him up, or did someone else drive?
My mom did.
Your mom did. Okay. So
What time did you get him today? Sorry. What time did you get him today?
Like around 8.
Around 8.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, and I haven't been out to your house, so I don't know, but is there anybody else there that's hurt?
No, I'm worried about other people.
Is anybody else hurt?
I don't want to. Not that I know of.
Not that you know of? Okay, so it's just Jay hurt?
Yeah, well, I killed him.
Okay. What did you use to kill him with?
An axe.
An axe? Where'd you get the axe from?
My garage.
Okay. Where in the house was he killed at?
He was killed in the basement.
Okay.
Help us understand why you did that today.
That's about as far as I could go.
Okay. Do you have a cell phone?
Yes, I took some pictures of my
Took some pictures of what?
okay, just the crime scene.
You took some pictures of your own. Where is your cell phone at?
I think one of the cops took it.
Oh.
Can I stand?
Of course, go ahead. Stand up.
Do you care if I pace?
I'll tell you what.
Or is that too much?
No, you can stand up. I was just going to move this chair out of the way for you so that you don't trip over it, okay? I'll tell you what, let's just stand and talk because I said too much as it is anyway. So explain to me, so you got today, right? You got Jace from his mom's house, and that is his mom is your sister, right? Am I following you?
Yes.
Okay. So you pick him up and you go back to your house. And what do you guys do when you're there?
Well, I work, and he just plays on his iPad.
Okay, and what are you doing for work there?
I program.
You program? Okay. So you're programming and he's just playing on his iPad. So what happens between the time you're working and he's playing on his iPad that makes you decide to go get an axe? Man, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, buddy. You don't seem like a bad guy, so I'm just trying to figure out what happened between the time that you're just doing your work and Emmanuel's or Jason's there.
For him.
You just were paranoid for him?
I just thought he'd be better off dead.
Thought he'd be better off dead.
How was his behavior today? Sometimes some kids are fussy, sometimes kids are...
Oh, he's fine.
Happy?
His behavior is fine.
Was he sick or anything?
No.
No?
Emmanuel's restlessness is worth noting, especially for what it hints about what is truly going on. That, combined with his own statement that Jace was behaving normally that morning, his reasoning and actions become even more difficult to explain. That leaves detectives with a more disturbing question. Did the thoughts of harming Jace begin long before that morning?
So, did you just decided just to go get an axe and kill him? How long have you been thinking about this?
It's happened before. That's about as far as I can go.
What do you mean it's happened before?
Thoughts of killing him.
Thoughts of killing him? Okay. How long ago was the last time you thought about killing him?
Not a while ago.
A while ago?
So when you have one of these thoughts in the past, what stopped you? What kept you from following through?
Training.
What kind of training?
Training they do. Training.
Mental health training?
It's for the job.
For your job?
Yeah.
Did you realize that when you had one of those ideas that it was wrong?
Yeah.
Did that stop you too?
I guess I didn't consider everything else. I don't want anything to happen build off of this.
Yeah.
I should have thought.
So,
I'm gonna step out for a minute.
okay, so but today, when this happened today, okay, did you do anything that made you think today's the day?
He's 4.
He's 4, okay,
Yeah,
so
he didn't-
he's just playing, he's just messing around down in the basement.
Just
Okay, so he wasn't doing anything that was just annoying you or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
The fact that taking Jace's life was a recurring thought for him makes this all the more disturbing, but his response also raises another question. Did Emmanuel truly understand that what he had done was wrong? That question becomes even more important considering this was not his first violent incident. In 2014, Emmanuel assaulted his own mother and was later sentenced to a year of probation for third-degree assault. That history does not explain why he targeted Jace, but it makes one thing harder to dismiss. Violence had surfaced before. Why? Having no answer still, detectives go back to the events of that morning.
When house today, after you went and picked him up and he's down in the basement, what was he doing?
He was just playing on his iPad.
Okay, was he crying? Was he laughing? Was he quiet?
Oh, he was just quiet.
Okay. So when you went and grabbed the axe, why did you decide that was the time to do it?
I was just worried about
Okay, but what made you at that time decide that this was the time? Because you told me before you've thought about this before.
Worried. That's about as
You were just too worried? Okay. So try to help me understand this. When you go to the garage to get the axe, upstairs in the basement by himself?
Yes.
Okay. Nobody else is in the basement with him?
Nobody else was in the basement.
Okay. When you went down the stairs from the garage down to the basement, do you go in through the front door, the back door, or something else?
I just went to the back door afterwards.
Okay. And then you walked down the stairs, is that correct?
Yes.
Did anybody see you, like your dad or your mom see
Nobody
you?
saw me. I didn't even tell them.
Okay. So you walk downstairs, and how is this a big axe, a little axe, or something else?
It was just a big axe.
A big axe, okay. And where was you first walked into the room where he was at?
He was just on his iPad.
He was on his iPad, okay. Was he looking at you, Emmanuel? I know this is hard. I know this is hard, but this is gonna help try to figure things out for us, okay? You want another drink of water? Okay. Emmanuel, when you walked down there, was Jace looking at you?
Help me understand why you took pictures of the crime scene.
I don't want to show people so people didn't make up stories and taunt people.
Okay. So you wanted people to know what really happened, right?
Did you send anyone a picture with your phone?
No.
No.
At this point, Emmanuel is becoming harder to read. He laughs through his tears, as if part of him is horrified by what he did while another part still believes it had to happen. That push and pull will become important as the case moves forward. But his next answers show just how dark the conflict inside his mind had become. And if you enjoy watching detectives work through an explanation that becomes harder to follow with every answer, consider subscribing so we can keep bringing you cases like this.
Away from you when you came downstairs?
Yeah.
Was he seated, laying down, standing up, or something else?
He was just lying down playing with his iPad.
Okay. And then I want you to tell me, when you first took the axe, did you hit him immediately when you went down there?
No, I procrastinated.
Well, tell me about that. Why did you procrastinate?
It's just so hard.
Yeah. Did you know in your mind, did you think that you didn't want to do it?
Yeah.
Why did you think that?
I don't know. It's just hard.
Okay. So in your mind, you were thinking about whether or not, and tell me if I'm wrong, but you were thinking about whether or not you wanted to do this. Is that correct? Okay. What were you thinking about why you should do it as opposed to why you shouldn't do it?
No, I just thought it'd be better.
You thought it would be better to do it? So how
Better
long?
for who?
Better for.
Yeah, I could say.
How long were you downstairs?
Oh no, I shouldn't talk how I feel.
Emmanuel? Okay, let's focus, okay? Okay, look at me for a second. How long were you downstairs with the axe before you actually hit Jace?
Just a few minutes, I can't remember.
Okay, so a few minutes. In that time you were thinking about whether you should or shouldn't do it?
Yes.
Okay. So you had some time to think about it for a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. When you decided that you were going to do it, I want you to tell me what you did.
I stood behind him and hit him.
Okay. Where did you hit him at? What part of
in
his
the
body?
head.
Did you hit him with the sharp end or the dull end
The
of the
sharp end.
The sharp end? Did he say anything?
No.
Did he do anything?
No.
Did he-
I knocked him out.
Did he ever make any sounds at all? prior to or during this thing happening?
A little bit. He cried a little bit.
He cried a little
First
bit?
hit, and then I just finished him.
How many times do you think you hit him?
Quite a few.
You said you finished him? Why did you finish him?
Because I wanted him dead.
So you thought in your mind you wanted to make sure he was dead?
Better off dead.
Okay. So what did you do afterwards? Where
I
did you-
just went out and smoked a cigarette.
Where
What'd
did
you do
put
with
the axe?
I don't know what I did. I can't remember.
Did you try and help him after you hit him?
No, he was dead.
Okay.
Did you ever check for like a pulse or anything like that?
No, I just figured he was dead.
Did you go upstairs and tell your dad or mom what happened?
The fact that Emmanuel stopped for a few minutes before going through with it shows that his decision was not immediate. Combined with his earlier thoughts and preparation, it gives prosecutors evidence to support first-degree murder after deliberation. It would not determine the charge by itself, but what he did before and after the fact gives detectives a much clearer picture of his decisions that morning. Still, one part of that sequence is missing. How did Jace end up alone with Emmanuel in the basement?
And then help me understand what goes on in the basement. Is that where Colorado coding is? Is in the basement? Because I haven't been to your house in some time, but is that where the office is? Okay. So, what were you down there doing? Or why was there, I guess, if that's where the office is?
We were just babysitting him.
Okay. Were you down there alone with him, or was someone else with you?
Nobody else was with me.
Nobody else? Where was your mom at?
They're just
Do you want to stand up again?
not really.
Do you want a drink of water? No? Yes? Do you want a drink of water? Okay. What was the last thing that you said to Jace?
I can't remember. Do you want to go downstairs?
Do you want to go downstairs? Okay. So was he playing upstairs in the house before that? Okay. And who was with him upstairs when he was playing?
Oh, my mom.
Mom? Okay. So mom was watching him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you asked him if he wanted to go downstairs?
Yes.
Why did you ask him if he wanted to go downstairs?
So I just want to kill him.
Because you just wanted to kill him?
Have you
Okay,
ever?
so you asked him to go downstairs because you wanted to kill him?
Yeah.
You had made your mind up at that point that you wanted to kill him?
Yeah.
Okay, did you have the axe at that point, or was that afterwards?
How the axe, I can't remember exactly.
Have you ever heard Jay before?
No.
No? Are you sure?
At this point, the sequence of what happened earlier that morning until 911 was called is pretty much clear, but detectives still haven't gotten an answer to why doing this to his nephew is somehow an act of protection. Watch as that claim is placed under pressure.
And I think we're getting to the point of what's really important here. So your intent today, when you walked downstairs with that axe, was to what? Kill him. Okay. So help me understand why would be better off dead than alive.
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
Help me understand
I
that.
don't know. I can't remember.
Okay, but I don't expect you to remember, but why would someone, especially a 4-year-old boy, be better off dead?
I don't
Is there something going on between you and Avila?
know. No.
No? Were you angry with her?
No.
No? Were you angry with someone else? No?
Were you angry with?
So why, does he have a very hard life?
No.
No? Is he a happy little boy?
Yes.
Okay. So help us understand why he would be better off dead.
I don't know.
I think you do know. You made a decision today. Okay? In the past, you didn't make that decision. You worked through it and decided it wasn't the right decision. But today, on April 28th, you decided it was time to act and to help him, in your mind, right, to die. Explain that to me. It's very important that we understand why you thought he was better off dead.
You do know.
You do know.
You absolutely know. Because you told us before, you know the difference between right and wrong. You knew what it was wrong to kill. You knew it was wrong in the past to be thinking about those things. You've already told us those things. The problem here, Emmanuel, is this. Every time we ask you a question that you're not sure how you really want to feel about it, you go, I don't know. Or, I was just worried. And you know what? What is important is just figuring out why it happened.
You're very smart.
You're a smart guy.
You can code computers.
I can barely turn on a computer.
That's huge. So when you make a decision, like to get to your probation appointment on time, right? You know there's a reason for that. It's to follow the rules, right? So when you made the decision today, help us understand why you made that decision. How would it help him?
Did it help him or did it help you? Emmanuel, did it help him or did it help you? Yes, you do. You absolutely do.
Jace was happy, cared for, and safe. There was nothing happening in his life that supports Emmanuel's claim that taking his life somehow protected him. So detectives stop looking for the danger surrounding Jace and start looking for something that could explain why Emmanuel believed Jace's fate was his to decide. His answer only makes his thinking more disturbing.
Help us
Who was it
understand
gonna
why.
help? You were just worried. But you can't tell us why you were worried.
That just doesn't make sense.
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you
I
just said you were just worried.
I didn't want to have a son. I didn't want a son.
You didn't want a son?
son.
Okay, well, so let's talk about that. That at least makes some sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's hard to be a parent.
It is.
Was it hard for you to parent him? A lot of people say parenting is not very rewarding, but a lot of people say it's great. So was it not rewarding for you? What was the hardest part about parenting for you?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Well, was it taking care of him? Yeah. Okay. What was the hardest part about taking care of him?
I just didn't have very much money.
You didn't have much money? I can imagine that's hard. Did you ever reach out and ask for help to take care of him? No. Was it hard to put clothes on his back?
Well, I wasn't really the guy. I wasn't.
You weren't really the guy for what?
What do you mean?
Someone else was putting clothes on his back.
Okay.
Someone else-
So does Avila have a boyfriend or?
Yes.
Okay.
So how did that make you feel?
I was upset.
So you were upset that Avila was seeing somebody else?
Yes.
And that this other person might have been taking care of
Or
her?
no. She didn't want to date
She didn't want to date you.
me. Or she would have never wanted.
And how did you meet Avila? You don't know.
That's my sister.
Okay.
So,
So help
is
us-
she your blood sister?
Yes.
Okay. So that's got to be difficult right off the bat, right? I mean, your brother and sister, and then you have a child together, right? Is that correct? 'Cause if I'm saying something that's not right, I got to know, because
Yeah. correct
ultimately,
us.
that doesn't help me if I'm saying something that's not right. She's your blood sister.
Yes.
Man, I'm getting a little frustrated, I guess, because I don't understand what you're trying to tell us. As far as this, you go through this whole process of telling us that you understood it was okay or you understood that you killed Jay. You understood that it was wrong to kill Jay. You told us how you killed him and what the plan was or how that went down. But yet we're trying to figure out how Jace is related to you. And sometimes you're saying you're his dad. The other times you're saying,
Oh, well, it's just blood.
what's that?
Blood related.
You're blood related. So is he your son? Okay, so you had sex with Avila and had a baby.
No.
Okay, then how does that happen?
I don't want to disclose those details.
Can we just get one thing straight? Because I'm confused, okay? Are you Jason's father? His blood father, his biological father?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, and Avila is your biological sister?
Yes.
Okay. And so that makes Jace your biological son. Is that correct?
Whoa. You don't want to tell her that I'm her Bible. You do not want to tell her.
I'm not worried about telling her anything. I'm just trying to figure out
We're
what.
on your side.
Yeah.
You don't want us going to talk to her.
Yeah, do not.
You're the man here.
Yeah, you gotta own this baby, right? If that's your kid, you gotta own that. Okay, so let's quit dancing around this shit and just tell me, are you his dad? Are you his dad? No.
No.
Okay, so who is his father?
Xavier.
Xavier? Do you know Xavier's last name? Okay, so why for the last hour that we've been talking, have you been telling us that you're his dad? Do you want to be his dad?
I want to be. Anyways, I plead fifth.
Okay. So, I wanted to ask you one more thing. So, if Xavier is his father, okay, what is your relationship with him like? Do you guys get along?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Were you upset with him at all?
Was there some kind of fight between you
No.
guys? No. Okay. All right.
The disturbing thing about Emmanuel is that it doesn't sound like he is lying. He seems to really believe his own statements. So instead of explaining the act, Emmanuel has only made his thinking even harder to follow. And detectives are about to learn this was not the first time someone had questioned what was going on inside his head.
Have you ever been seen for any kind of mental health treatment at all? A counselor or anything like that?
Mental health. Wait, what's that?
Mental health counselor, anything like that? Have you ever been seen by anybody like that?
Yes, it's happening.
Okay, who have you been seen by?
I just want to.
Okay, do you know who that was that saw you? What the doctor's name was?
Alright.
Do you remember where you went? Was it like at a hospital or something different?
I think the judge ordered it.
Judge ordered it? Do you remember where you went to though? Was it
I
like,
can't remember.
you can't remember? Okay. Would you mind if I can find out where the judge ordered it? Would you be willing to give me consent to get those records too?
No.
No? Was that a no or a yes?
Or wait, what was that?
If I can find out where the judge ordered, or if you had any mental health treatment, and you're just telling me you think you did, so I'm not sure where that was. But if I can find out where that was, will you give me permission to get those too?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll just have you sign and date it there. It's
Or
the same form.
actually, no.
Okay. No? Okay. All right.
That earlier evaluation becomes far more important after Emmanuel's arrest. But for now, detectives are still left with the most difficult question. Why did Emmanuel believe he had to take Jace's life? And did he understand that what he was doing was wrong?
Are you sorry for what happened today?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
You're not sure. Do you feel like what you did today was wrong?
What?
Do you know that what you did today was wrong?
Yes.
Why was it wrong, Emmanuel?
It's illegal.
Is that the only reason?
What?
Yes.
So it's the only reason that it was wrong to kill Jace is illegal?
Okay.
Explain that to me. How is it not wrong to kill somebody?
I was just worried.
You're just worried. You keep saying that, but I'm just trying to figure out if you're just worried about you.
I was worried about it.
You're worried about him.
Okay.
Here's your
No,
girl.
I was worried about me.
You were worried about you?
Yeah, let's-
Okay, let's talk about that. Well, what were you worried about you for?
'Cause
Why were you worried about you?
I just didn't like my job.
You didn't like your job? Here, look at me when you're talking to me. I'm talking to you back of your head. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so you didn't like your job? So that was why you killed. Okay, well, which story is it that you want to tell me? Because right now you've told me that you were worried about him and you thought it was better off that he was dead. Now you're telling me you were worried about you and you're worried about your job.
I just got mad.
You just got mad?
Yes.
Okay. About what?
Just work.
You got mad about work, so you decided to kill Jay. Huh?
Yes.
Tell me about that. Tell me why you being mad at work caused you to kill. Yeah, you do. You know. You absolutely know. Because a second ago I was like, are you worried about you or are you worried about Jace? And he finally telling me you're worried about you, which is what I think of the whole time. That you're worried about what's going to happen to you. Worried about what's going on with you. You don't really give a crap about what happened to Jace.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
It is unsettling that Emmanuel doesn't describe what he did as morally wrong, only illegal. He then connects his actions to problems at work in a way that seems perfectly logical to him, even if nobody else can follow it. Detectives now need to work out whether his job was actually part of what drove him, or simply the only explanation he can give them.
So which is it? Did you just murder him just because you wanted to? Or is it because you wanted to help him? Because that's what you told us when we first started here. You were worried about him. But that doesn't seem like that's the case now, is it? Look at me. This is time for you to own your shit right now. You got it? This is time to step up and own it. Did you murder him because you just wanted to kill him? Or was there something else? Did you just get pissed off about your job and you decided, I'm going to take it out?
I was worried. I was worried. It's just...
You were worried about what? Let's get it out in the open, man. This is your chance to tell me. You don't want us to figure out, you don't want us to put what we think is in there. Because what I think and what really might happen might be two different things.
Because I've been worried about things before and I've never killed anyone.
Look at me. Pay attention to what's going on here.
Yes.
Okay, this is no joke. Alright? I'm tired of dancing around this thing with you. Why did you kill Jay? Right here, look here. Why did you kill Jay? Which version of this story do you want me to believe? That you were worried about him and that you thought he'd be better off dead? Or you were just pissed off about work and you just decided to take it out? Which story is it?
I was pissed off about work.
Okay, so you get pissed off at work and you take an axe and you go downstairs and you smack him in the head?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? That's what this is about?
What angered you about work today? What was particularly difficult for you today at work? Help us understand, Emmanuel. I mean, we're kind of the link to help us figure this out, you know? Help us understand. What was so bad at work today?
Were you mad at your mom or dad?
No.
No?
Were they mad at you?
Did you just think, I mean, because I can't wrap my head around this, Emmanuel, how you could think I'm mad about my work, and then instead of just either walking out or quitting or telling everybody to fuck off or whatever, you decide to go grab an axe and kill. How does that happen?
Emmanuel still cannot explain how his work drove him to commit the crime, or how his work had anything to do with Jace. He was doing programming and web design for his father's business, but never identifies any workplace conflict or explains what anyone had done to anger him. Detectives keep searching for a connection, but it seems to exist only inside Emmanuel's mind.
We weren't there, so, I mean, help us understand. It's really important that we understand why you did this. Because it doesn't make sense. Sometimes things in life don't make sense, but this is one thing that you had a reason for what you did today. And, you know, all bullshit aside and whatever, what was the reason why you did this today? Are you a monster? Are you someone who likes to hurt children? No? Okay. So why did you do this today? There's two kinds of people I deal with here at the police department. There's people who are monsters and like to hurt children, and then there's people that other things happen. Tell me about that.
How old are you?
I just didn't want him to live anymore.
You didn't want him to live anymore?
Okay, all right. I think
No, I want to know why you didn't want him to live anymore.
Because
Why didn't you want him to live anymore?
I got mad at the worker. They're like, I don't know.
You got mad at your
I
work?
have the right to remain silent.
Yep, you do. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Perfect. Here's your stuff. Stand up. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Can I use the restroom?
Nope.
After his arrest, a forensic psychiatrist diagnosed Emmanuel with schizophrenia. He had developed delusions that his sperm had been stolen and that Jace was actually his son. The strange claims throughout the interrogation were all a result of his mental state. In 2018, Emmanuel was ruled incompetent to stand trial and committed for treatment. He was later restored to competency, but in 2022, he was found not guilty by reason of insanity and committed to the state hospital. Jace was only 4 years old. He deserved the chance to grow up surrounded by the people who loved him. Our thoughts are with everyone who loved and misses him. Does that outcome feel like accountability for Jace, or should his deliberate choices carry greater weight? Tell us what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.